Hello everybody, thank you for having me here to speak to you today. My name is Dr. Honest, and 12 years ago today my wife was diagnosed with incurable non-Hodgkin's lymphoma stage 4B. She should not be here. She is, thanks to a lot of hard work by many people and to also knowing how to work the system. But I want to talk to you more about about cancer today, and it's a tough subject to talk about. But first of all, it's a huge problem. We have roughly 1,500 people die a day of cancer. That's a Titanic a day. That's 3 747s full a day. I know that sounds melodramatic, but maybe this will help. Hello everybody, thank you very much for flying Americancer Airlines. I am your captain. We are currently flying at 35,000 feet, going roughly 600 miles an hour. Please feel free to walk about the cabin and remove your seatbelts, and the flight attendants will be passing out some Ali Akbars to y'all. Thank you very much. It's a huge problem. But one would believe that, okay, yeah, we all have to die of something, and cancer, 1,500 a day. It's a pandemic. However, if you look at the media, that's the H5N1 bird flu, which we still don't have any cases here in the United States, but somewhere out in China, they have some cases they found in places where they slaughter the chickens right in front of you and carry water on pots on their heads. But we're supposed to be worried about that. And their worst case bird flu was 1919, when it killed 500,000. Well, that's our reality in cancer. So first of all, what are the problems? Diagnostic techniques. For women, we squash their breasts between glass, it's called a mammogram, to look for cancer, detect cancer. Well, we have a problem because cancer the size of a pea already has 1 billion cells. So your body can naturally handle about 10,000 cells, malignant cells on any given basis. I learned that out of a nursing handbook, oncology nursing handbook. And then for guys, we are fortunate to have the finger right here, Dr. Jellyfinger. Yeah, so what I say is, okay, how good of information are you getting if your finger is not hooked up to a computer somewhere? I mean, if we're all cows, why would we stop with this for prostate cancer? Why not go in there with a whole fist, go up in there and colonoscopy and start looking for polyps, all the way in there. It's just ridiculous that our diagnostic techniques aren't any better. Treatments. You talk to certain people about different treatments, and the oncologist is going to recommend, of course, chemotherapy. A radiologist will recommend radiation, and surgery to cut out the cancer. It's going to take a combination approach, and you really need someone who is a specialist in your disease. I can't stress this enough. Get to the person who knows your disease. We spend more time worrying about, we take our car to someone we trust, yet when it's our own body, we just go to anybody because he's a doctor. It makes no sense. Get to the radiator specialist if that's what you need to do. It's a real problem out there. The media just goes nuts with they trumpet cures left and right, or it's always like red meat bad, power lines bad, hair dye bad, then it comes back, cell phones bad. I mean, it's a real mess out there, but there is a lot of promise, and I need you to realize, to get to these people, get to that second opinion. Don't let the guy fool you who's an expert in the letter Q. Just make sure you do get that second opinion. It's not going to hurt people's feelings. Also, clinical trials. Clinical trials currently for kids with cancer who have their best chance, they're about 80% full. The clinical trials for kids. Guess what it is for adults with cancer? 3%. That's just atrocious. And some of these people, the brilliant doctors, are starving for patients, and they know they can help you. They've got 10 years of experience ahead of the current treatments, the standard of care, the maximum tolerated dose, blah blah blah. So clinical trials, educate yourselves. It's not just you're not just hamsters, and they're not just giving you pellets. They're actually think they can help you, and they actually need your help. So get in there, get into those clinical trials. So that's about all I can think of for right now. But I wish you well. Cancer is not going to kill as many people in the future as it has been, and bless you guys out there in the cancer community.